Hey guys, Chris from Hockey Tutorial here, and today we're going to be taking a look at odd man rush situations and odd man plays in the defensive zone. This video is going to be targeted at the defensive players, but don't worry forwards, we're going to be filming some stuff for you very, very soon.
Hey guys, it's Lee. Happy to be back here with HT to go over some odd man rush situations and give you some fundamentals about how to approach those in a game situation. Whenever you're dealing with an odd man situation, there really are three key concepts to keep in mind. Now, this transcends all levels, from amateur to competitive to pro. No matter where you're at, it starts from these three fundamentals, and then you can build your skill sets beyond this and find new tools along the way. But at the end of the day, it comes down to these three things. First and foremost on the list is communication. Now, this is a true thing for anything in ice hockey, but especially situations where you're down a man or the other team is coming into your zone with some power. Being able to communicate with the other players on your team is essential, especially your goaltender. Now, keep in mind, a lot of this can take place before a game. For example, if you don't know what your goaltender wants you to do on a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-2, you're already behind in terms of being able to play that effectively. So make sure you have a conversation with your defenseman, with your offenseman, with your goalie, and as a team to know in specific situations where he wants you to play the puck or she wants you to play the puck when it's an odd man situation. Number two is positioning. This is something that you might have to study a little bit, but after a while you'll just start to understand the right positioning to be on the ice to give your team the best advantage in a down advantage in a game. And then last but definitely not least is awareness. There's a certain amount of focus that goes into these plays, and the more experience you get in hockey, the more you'll be able to read what's happening on the ice and put your team in the best position to make a defensive stop, a turnover, or just not have the other team score a goal. Okay, let's start off with a basic 2-on-1. You can see this defenseman has no idea what to do. He's looking all over the ice. He runs into his goalie. He's looking at his goalie. Now, while this might be a little bit exaggerated for the purposes of this video, it's important to recognize that this player is just not committing, and when you don't commit on a 2-on-1, your goaltender can't commit, and you're making it easy for the offense to make a choice that's going to get the puck on net. Really, the key with 2-on-1s or any odd man situation on the defensive side is to deter the offense from getting a good scoring chance. It's not always about getting the puck back. When it comes to a 2-on-1 situation, the real main goal of the defensive player is to take away the player without the puck. This is by taking away the passing lane, but also making sure that the shooter cannot get a clean pass to that player. Typically, your goaltender will want the opportunity to take on the shooter one-on-one, but you need to communicate them, and depending on the player, this may change, although it's unlikely. Moreover, it's not about jumping on the player without the puck and giving the player with the puck a clear path to the net, but once again, staying at an equal distance between them and making sure that a pass cannot be made, furthering their chance for better offense on the goaltender. Allowing your goaltender to set up and be in a good position to make the save while cutting the ice in half will significantly increase your chances of stopping the opposition than giving them a better chance of moving the goaltender side to side, which creates better scoring chances. Now let's take a look at another common odd man rush situation, the 3-on-2. In this situation, again, very important that you and your defensive partner talk before and during the game to know who has who, and also that you know what your goaltender wants. In this situation, we're seeing a great job between the two defensemen keeping equal space and taking away passing lanes from the other team, thwarting the offense so they cannot get to the net. Again, positioning, focus, and communication are key to this stop being made. You do not want to give the offense the opportunity to move the puck too much if you can, and make sure that your goaltender is in the best position to make a save. Okay, let's take a look at a bad example. And once again, this is being a little bit overacted for the purposes of this documentary, but I've seen this happen in a men's league, so it's not completely done. You can see here on this play, both defensemen commit to the puck. They're not focused on the positioning on the ice at all, and they clearly don't communicate, leaving the offense wide open to take a shot on goalie. Now, this offense didn't score on the goaltender, but you can bet that 9 out of 10 times that's going to end up as a goal or a really, really good scoring chance. In this example of a 3-on-2, the defensemen are a good length apart from each other, but during the shift, the other defenseman moves away from the center of the ice towards the other side of the boards, once again giving the offense an open lane to the net. When it comes to defense, whether you're an offenseman or a defenseman, if you're playing defensive hockey, you want to make sure that you never overcommit to one side of the ice in situations like this and open up the ice for the other team. Again, about communication, clearing passing lanes, and making sure that your goaltender is in the best position to make a save. When it comes to positioning, make sure that you study the position that you're playing. Typically on a 3-on-2 or 2-on-1 or any odd man situation, there are clear instructions about how to give your team the best chance to make a good play of stopping the offense. Again, simplify the game in your mind. It's not about making a huge defensive check or a huge defensive play as much as it about is containing the ice, keeping the opposition away from the center of the ice and taking away a passing lane. This also gives your other teammate time to get back in the zone because you're not on a penalty here. You're just down.
Thank you very much for checking out this video. As always, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if you want to stay up to date with all of the videos that we post. If you also want to pick up one of these sweet custom hockey tutorial jerseys, there'll be a link down below so you can have your own name, number, and country flag on the back. Keep watching, keep subscribing. Social media pages are down below: Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And take care till next time.